going to see how to implement memory, how to declare a memory, then how to perform write and read operation for a memory through front door and as well as back door. The following are the example of memory declaration. You can declare a memory like this: reach 7:0, mem data 0 is 255. That means mem data is a memory. It consists of 256 location from mem data of 0 to mem data of 225. Each location it can hold 8 bit, which is a 1 bit. 7 is 0, so it can hold 1 byte or 8 bit in each location. Ridge 8 into 6 is 1, string 1 is the 10. If strings it have 10 location from strings of 1 to strings of 10. Each location it can hold a string, a character of 6 characters it can hold. Each character, to store each character we need 8 bits. Then reach membits 1023 is 0. So this memory we have 1024 locations starting from membits of 1023 to membits of 0. Each location can hold 1 bit. Access to memory. A memory element is accessed by the means of memory index in this way, mem of index. A memory index looks like a bit select. For example, mem of 10 if I mention, I can able to access 10th location of the memory. Another limitation on memory access is that you cannot take a bit select or a part select of the memory element. Thus, if you want to get a third bit out of the 10th element of the memory, you need to do this step. First, this is the declaration of the memory, which 7 is to 0, temp. It is a temp, it is a vector 7 is to 0. Another one is mem data. Mem data we are creating, which 7 is to 0, mem data of 0 is 255. So this is the memory. Now I want to access mem data of 10th. Okay, in that location it can hold 8 bits. Okay, in that third bit position I need to access. So directly I cannot access. To access that, first I need to access 10th location memory this way. Mem of 10. This I assign to 10. So mem of 10 consists of 8 bits. Okay. Temp is nothing but 8 bit. So this 8 bit is assigned for temp. Then temp of 3. I can able to select a part of the memory. Then that is assigned to bit. In this way, we can access a particular bit select or a part select of the memory. Okay, now in this example, we are going to see how to perform read and write for a memory through front door. Front door in the sense, by giving the address and data, a memory will be stored in the particular address location. So the data will be stored in the memory in the particular address location. And reading, we need to pass the address, the corresponding address what is the data is present, that we are accessing through the front door read. Then back door in the sense, directly we are dumping. For example, here we have some set of bits in this file. I am going to dump this details or this data directly to the memory. That is called front door write. And read in the sense that from memory I am going to take the content and I am putting into the file. That is called backdoor read. Now in this example, I create a module. When is the module name, data in, data out, and read write enable address. This LF is a short form to indicate load and fetch, used for backdoor purpose. Here data in is input, is a 8-bit vector, and data out also 8-bit vector. Here the value will be assigned inside the procedure block. Should use reach to declare the output. Then input read write and enable, then LF address. Here address size is a 1:0. The reason I keep as 1:0, here I declare a memory reach 7:0, mem of 3:0. So there are 4 locations in this mem of 0, mem of 1, mem of 2, mem of 3. The maximum value is 3. To represent 3, 2 bits is enough. Based on the number of location, the address size will vary. In each location, I'm going to store 8-bit data. Then always set data in. Here you should mention all the possible inputs. If enable, only enable is 1, you can able to do this operation. After enable, if enable is 1, then I am checking write read. If this write read bit is 1, I am going to perform write operation. That is, data in will be stored to mem of the given address. Else, I am going to perform read operation. Mem of address, we need to pass the address in this location, mem of that location. Whatever the value is present, that will be assigned for out data. Then I am going to display this data out. If LF, when LF is 1, that indicates we are going to perform backdoor. In that, if it is 1, we are performing backdoor write to memory. That is, with the help of $read mem b. Read mem b is the system task. It helpful to you to load this content. Whatever we put inside this input file.bin, everything will be load to mem. Mem is nothing but the memory. So input file.bin we created here, and we are keeping some binary values here. That will be loaded to mem. When it is 0, LF is 0, we are going to perform write mem fetch. So write mem fetch, what it will do, the content of the memory will be fetched and it will be write to this output file.bin. Okay. .bin we are representing as a .bin. Here we mention as h, $write mem h. So the content will be stored in hexadecimal format. If I mention as $write mem b, the content will be written inside the file in binary format. Here I use h, so the content will be right inside the file as a hexadecimal format. Then test bench, data in, data out. So whatever we are using as input here, that we are declaring as a reach, because the value we are assigning inside the procedural block. Then output we are receiving, so that is declared as YR, data out. Then this is one test case. Okay, test case, here I am going to write 2 test case. One is front write read, another one is back write read. So from the inline command, I need to pass the test case, which test case I am going to do. Okay. Here in VARIAC we don't have string, right? So to store each character we need 8 bits. So I am declaring reach 8 into 15 is 1. So this test case can hold 15 characters. To store each character, I need 8 bits. So I declared as rich 8 rich of 8 cross 15 is 1 test case. Okay. Then here I instantiate the DUT and map the ports. Within this initial block, this system task $value plus ops. So this will be helpful to receive the test case name from the command line argument. Here I mentioned plus test case. This test case is nothing but name I declared here. Whatever the name you are declaring here, that name you should use here. Plus test case equal to, you can give any string up to 15 characters it will support. Okay. So here whatever you are giving, that will be received for this test case as a string. Okay. With the help of $value plus ops, we are receiving the given string here. Then inside that I use a case test case of test case. So this test case receives the string front right read. So this case will choose this alternative. You should mention within the double quote, then only it will recognize as a string. Front right read it will choose because we are passing that one here. Then within this block, the statements, we are enabling and we are giving write read as 1. We are going to perform write, and then address we are passing 0 and data in as 5. And after some delay, 10 time unit, address 1 and data we are passing 10. Then after 10 time delay, write read we are making 0. That means we are going to perform read operation from the address 0. And after 10 time units, again we are going to perform read in the address 1. Okay. In the address 0 we are writing 5 and 1 we are writing 10. So here we are going to read in the same location. Then backdoor, first we will run this one and we will check it. Plus test case equal to front right read I am giving. When I enable the waveform, the dump file I give it here. We will get the waveform address. This is the data in enable. Okay, we are enabling the logic. Okay. Then write read. First we are performing write operation. So write is 1 up to this. We are passing the address 0 for that data in is 5. So 0 will be at 0th location, 5 will be loaded in the memory, and 1 we are passing 10. It is in hexa, it is A. Then after this we are going to perform read. So I make write read as 0. We are reading at 0th location. We are getting 5 and 1 address. We are getting 10. Whatever we are writing to the memory, that we are getting. Display, I put display during the read operation. So we are getting 5 and 10. Now we are going to perform backdoor write read. So the input file we already keep here. So this is nothing but A and A. Here this is 4, this is 2, okay. This is C, this is C. Okay. So we put in binary format in the input file .bin. Now I want to run the backdoor write read. So I'm passing back write read, okay, for this case. So it will choose this alternative and it will perform. It will display the test case name, and then we are enable this logic and it will enter into this, and we are giving LF as 1. So LF is on means it will perform this one. So whatever present in this input file.bin, that will be loaded to main. Then after some delay, after 20 time units, enable this one, we are making LF as 0. So it will move to the else part, and we are going to perform this write mem text. So the content of the memory will be write to this file, output file.bin. You need to choose download after this download file after run. So it will, so that you will get this output file plugged in. Just download it. So here I use Java display to display this in package form. So we are getting the content of the memory here for this Java display. We are printing in package form in percentage. So now we are going to check this output file.bin. It is downloaded in zip format. Once you extract, you can have this output file to open the binary files. We are stored in write mem h, right? So it is stored as hexa format. It is AA, nothing but this one. This is 10A. Then this is 10A. The next is FF, all one F. Then 4 to then CC. We are getting. So in this way, you can perform read and write using front door and back door. So that's all in Verilog. In many assignments, we will discuss that.